July, a great showing in that game too with that Goblin Barrel, just to make sure that cycle went all the way right. And SINCHU, of course, a defensive mistake. A couple of mistakes there, and see if we can get a little bit better here though. Early lightning.
Very interesting pick by July here. A very strong counter to the cannon card is the lightning, and also to a lot of other cards that, okay, that is the lava.
I think he wanted to say the lightning for this one because there's going to be supporting units from the back. And it would have been lovely to have it there, but okay, look at this. Royal Giant. Shot.
Okay, not too big of a deal here for SINCHU. Oh, but the E-Wiz comes down to protect the Royal Giant. Now it is a big deal.
Royal Giant getting a lot of damage on it, and the Inferno Dragon gone. And there's going to be a tower trade. It's what they're going to be looking for. That's a lot of damage taken by SINCHU very early here, 8-10 on the board.
Yeah, SINCHU not really able to follow up. The Miner does come in to try to get a little extra damage out of this Lava Hound push, but that Mega Minion does a lot of work against the Lava Hound. It's really difficult if you don't have something backing up that Lava Hound to get a lot of damage out of the Lava Hound push.
And that's why you bring out the Lightning. Lightning makes a lot of sense with the Royal Giant. Any type of units that tries to get in front of it and just melt it down, just lightning the whole thing. Yeah,
and SINCHU fortunately does have one answer for the Lightning, and that is the Dark Prince. So he does have a card available that he can use to prevent the the Lightning taking out his attack onto that Royal Giant.
Wow, July is going for the Royal Giant on the left side. I don't know if I agree with this, because if he gets countered pretty easily here, the counter push would be immense. I don't know if he can defend against this.
I'm with you on that. I think he should have kept focusing down the right side until it's taken down. Tried to protect his left tower. He was up about 500 hit points on it, so this is going to get dangerous for July here. A decent Lightning preventing the cannon cart from getting into range with the Miners here. Valkyrie trying to counter it. Lava Hound starting to do some damage.
You see this, the Fire Spirit doing a pretty good job of getting rid of the lava pumps, but now getting closer and closer in terms of comparison damage. 1096 and 636, and finally focusing on the right side where he should have a little bit earlier.
There we go.
See if they can stop this.
Yeah, both teams holding one card in reserve. I think SINCHU has just given up on that right-hand tower. He knows he has to take the left-hand one. July has full. That is a really nice zap, doing so much damage there, taking out the shield of the Dark Prince. Valkyrie coming to distract the Prince. Miner coming in to try to finish off this left-hand Princess tower.
And we're going to see the Fire Spirits, I'm sure, will be there to finish things off, but it's going to be the left tower gone. It's a very nice counter by SINCHU. Now, hey, it's back to even. 22-16, 23-18. Very even scoreline. We'll see who takes the second tower.
Yeah, this is going to be really interesting, opting to put the Furnace behind his Princess Tower there to try to defend this right-hand side for July here. The Royal Giant coming down. The E-Wiz, he can't let that E-Wiz get in front of it. Okay, the E-Wiz does stop because it has to fire on the Lava Hound and the Dark Prince.
We're going to see this here. The Flying Machine is going to be able to be stopped away along with the cannon card, but the tower is looking pretty healthy for now. 1898 here.
Pretty even exchange between both teams there. A little bit in the favor of July so far. Okay, the Furnace comes out in front this time. The Electro is going to need to be used for defense instead of backing up the Royal Giant this time.
Looking at this now, Inferno Dragon will be there because the E-Wiz is on the right side. Pretty easy defense if you are SINCHU just on the Inferno Dragon. Now, can they keep this Lava Hound going? That's the big strategy here. That's the big kind of assignment that really needs to be taken by SINCHU. See if we can get this done.
Right, okay, yep, the E-Wiz had to come down there to defend against an Inferno Dragon. The Dark Prince to counter him. Dark Prince does so well against the E-Wiz close up. Like it does most things close up. He still even has his shield on it. Gets taken down. The Royal Giant in the pocket.
It's going to be huge, and obviously Cannon Cart and the Inferno Dragon will limit it to very, very little swings. And Cannon Cart comes in. Can this be stopped away? The Valkyrie's there.
Yeah, so the Valkyrie had to go in the front. Mega Minion to protect against the Miner. The Miner only getting a couple swings in. Once again, the Cannon Cart cannot get there. Ooh, yeah, Lava Hound in the pocket.
How far can this get? The Lava Hound just trying to look for the explosion. The Inferno Dragon going through here. And the Flying Machine, it's still absent here. It's going to connect onto the tower. This is a trouble situation. The Lava Hound is going to be the trouble saver. And this is going to be the Flying Machine looking to finish the game off. And that one poison will be enough to finish off the game. And that one cheeky Flying Machine was the end of the story, Paper Thin.
Yeah, wow. A really nice push there at the end.